Hey, it loaded up. Cool.
To be honest, every last man Jacques in these parts has but wine and women on the brain.
Oh yeah, honestly, this is main quest is the only one I have to do really.
Slow now. Whoa.
I guess. I mean, wait a minute. So like, I hope that well, I want to get the Grandmaster Witcher on before I finish. But ah! Shut up, bitch. All right. The appropriate clothes behind this.
Sacre bleu! It's a crime. You're from the north.
It was the lady I just ran by.
Excuse me?
Like,
There
Garrett
is
bumped
no
into her. She was like,
excuse.
oh!
There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
Bitch, you don't like my Witcher gear?
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
What would she consider appropriate? I guess though I only have this outfit. I gotta buy this shit.
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
I think I have to unequip all this. Huh. Alright, cool. Where's she at?
Guess this champion.
Appearances deceive, Witcher.
She probably has terrible resale value.
Reginald Dalbury has returned, not to be missed by your...
Late. Now, why does that not surprise me?
If I bought these clothes for no reason.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense
It
of
does look pretty
style.
sharp, I guess. That's one of the better formal outfits I've seen.
My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
I gotta wear that. Damn it.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Smart.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise. That's
Well,
certain.
yeah. I figured if I'm gonna dress up like I'm going into a ballroom, it's like something super formal. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna want to see my weapons. They're gonna let me in with weapons.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
I want to take part in the soiree's entertainments for the evening.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the
Good folk all have the right to create. Cast some.
Paradigm manifested.
Paradise, paradise. Oh, the damn thing. Shh, silence. The artist must focus. I got it. It's
the Soreto!
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Why should you tire
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different blade.
I'm making art.
That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines.
To vines and to wine!
Gods, scarlet, crimson, oxblood. Ice lips, full sensually parted lips. Quiet the noble code. Splendid! The sky over Toussaint.
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
Composition takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
That doesn't look so bad. We're throwing paintballs at a canvas. What's over here? What is this?
The great Bois. But he's a dog.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of
Absinthe?
artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful
Ooh,
punch.
yeah,
I've
absinthe is
built up a
not
pretty powerful resistance.
something to be fucked with. I've had some authentic absinthe from Germany. I didn't fuck them up that much. I've had some of the real absinthe from Germany. A buddy of mine that served in the U.S. Navy in a submarine. He went over to Germany and he smuggled some absinthe back. And
What else would they think of?
oh man, it was probably the strongest thing I ever drank besides moonshine.
Need I remind you what's
That was funny.
My employer?
Cecilia never should have performed.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's kind of cool.
Ah, how beautiful.
That was pretty cool. Dolphins.
The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
My heart's about to burst.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Cool. Cool. Flying lantern. That was pretty cool how it floated up.
pretentious. I was prepared for blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and copulation.
Come. Good to see you, Geralt.
I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. So much time I spent polishing that.
see no woman with orchids in her hair. Isn't the place then. Unless. Oh, yep. Woo, she's getting painted. It looks like she's naked.
Do not disturb! Shoo, shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian Noble.
Okay, I'll stop.
Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower
getting a
into
tattoo.
the crowd. I
Can't
caught
move.
it. But I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Whatever, dude.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
I'll take all the goddamn food. I don't care.
Made of fist tag. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
I don't even wish to comment. Is a comment.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look,
Ooh, somebody's in love.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Treacly refuse.
empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
It must be some famous item.
Up, you feminist. What's up, free? How am I a feminist?
Aren't they even? Because the right cup seems somewhat tired.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Yeah, free. I'm ready, dude. All I gotta do is do that. Pay for my plane ticket because I still need to. They still need to open up the calendar at work for those days off. Once I get those days off confirmed, yep, I'm all in. But yeah, I'm ready to. As soon as I get the days off, man, I'm ready to pay. But should be soon. Should be soon. Got a new number? Sweet.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went
Oh,
with
bueno?
a nobleman. They
Very
clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man
Yeah,
look
as
like?
soon as if they've opened up that calendar at work for those days off, then I'm gonna go submit them. Once I get the approval, it should be in the same day. I should get the approval in the same day. Then
Must be him.
at that
We must get to the
very
dressing
point,
room.
I'm gonna buy the
Quick.
plane tickets and I'm
Yes,
just
Your
gonna
Grace.
pay tail
I'll
out on the
take
same
you.
day.
No,
Have it
stay
get it all
here.
knocked out in the same
Anyone
day.
tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs. That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Plane ticket next week, renew my car registration and shit. So I understand, dude. I just don't want to get. See, I don't want to make any purchases towards TwitchCon that are non-refundable. The reason why I went ahead and bought the TwitchCon tickets is because they might sell out. You can't sell out of plane tickets. I mean, not really, unless it's like last second. So, and plane tickets are non-refundable for the most part, and most of them are anyway. I think you can get refundable plane tickets, but cost more. And I don't want to get yeah, just like I don't, unless I know for sure, like it's a for sure thing. Like I'm going. I just gotta, as long as I can get the days off of work, then I'm good. So I don't make expenditures that I can't, like that can't be refunded.
Balcony.
Makes sense. But I'm going for sure. I mean, they'll let me have the days off. I just have to submit
Bloody
them.
handprint. It's his.
It's the only reason I haven't gotten the ticket yet, because I don't have concrete proof that I have the days off yet. I have to know without. I want to be able to say without a doubt that I've got the
Made a
days off and I
platform.
can go.
Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Must have climbed this ladder.
What ladder, Geralt? I don't see. Oh, this ladder. Definitely understand. Well, good, man. Good.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone
Yeah, I
crashed into
requested
it
it. My manager
hard
approved
and
the same
sank to
day.
the floor.
Yeah, that's how my management team does it. When you request it, it's usually approved or disapproved the same day of. I've got the time to take. I've got paid days off to take for it, so that's not a problem. It's a matter of like and where I work there's a calendar, and it only goes so far into the future. So October isn't there yet, right? So I have to wait. Probably next month October will be in there, and then I can go in and submit it. It's just where October isn't in there yet. I can't physically even request it yet because the day's not even in the calendar. Because it only goes so far into the future.
Links at a snap chain.
Like every month, it goes like 4 months into the future, so I have to wait until. So. It might be there now, probably there now. So I'll have to check it tomorrow.
Jewelry box.
But I definitely
picked open.
It's good. It's good that you already got everything settled. Besides the plane ticket. You want to get that as soon as you can too, man, because the closer it gets to the day of leaving, the more expensive it's going to be. That's what sucks. That's what's cool and what kind of sucks about plane tickets. You want to get them early, so they're cheaper. They're cheaper if you get them early.
Precious stone, bloody fingerprint on it.
Sounds good, mate.
This must have.
Can't wait, man. Can't wait to see you guys.
To it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
How's the armor dies?
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Sconce is bent, smeared with blood.
You've seen plane things like 359. They sell fast. Yeah, dude, they do. But then again, I mean, they also reappear quickly. You know what I mean? I mean, lots of plans change, you know. But I mean, these people got to be the kind of people that are selling those tickets on like StubHub or selling those tickets on like just getting refunds for them. I'm gonna have to, when I buy my plane ticket, I'm gonna have to really go in and find out which airport would be more cost efficient for me. Just be smarter about it. Then again, you don't want to pick an airline that's gonna be uncomfortable, because there are ones that are uncomfortable. I'll say this, man. When you leave from the East Coast to wherever it is, like Texas or like Michigan or wherever you're going to connect to, that second flight, that long ass flight from where that is to San Diego, it's going to be like a 4 or 5 hour flight. They're not going to put you on some uncomfortable, busted ass plane for that flight. That flight's going to be a nicer, bigger, well, obviously a bigger plane for more gas, and it's going to be a much more comfortable flight. So yeah.
Hunting knife, richly ornamented.
That'll be nice. The first flight from here to the connecting flight may not be as nice. American Airlines, yeah.
Jewel was Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got
in his
way.
Free. Don't wait too long. I mean, just keep looking and looking and looking.
They fought, struggled.
If you look for like a few days straight and the prices aren't changing, or if you give it like a week, look for a week straight. And at the end of that week, the prices hasn't changed. So they're not going to get any better.
Must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything in full detail.
Yeah.
I caught him red-handed, attempting
Man,
to burgle,
free just food
rifling
and like
through my
maybe some
possessions.
some
What did you
merchandise at
do?
TwitchCon.
Summon the guards?
Oh, there was no time.
That's the only thing
I
I'm gonna
feared
spend
he'd
money on.
escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Exactly the
Claim the
same.
man
Yeah.
was trying to rob you when he
Food.
walked into the
I'm
room.
gonna go out with
Yes. He stood
another
over my
streamer,
dressing table,
Green Sam.
pouring through my
I'm
jewelry.
gonna go hang out with her one night. Maybe
After this is my
maybe
guess.
2 nights. I don't know.
Picked it up while searching.
But yeah, just food and
Why, that's the heart
some
of the
merchandise.
sun.
TwitchCon. That's it.
Oriana,
maybe
how
maybe,
did you
maybe
ever
something
come
for the
to have
airport.
it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The Heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Who closed for TwitchCon? Hey, I mean, if you need to, man. If you need to. Hey, I will say this. Dude, just pack as light as you possibly can. Okay? Because you're gonna have to pay. Dude, you're gonna have to pay more for luggage. Like if you check your luggage in, you're gonna have to pay for that. Whatever you carry on with you onto the plane, you don't have to pay for. So I mean, I'm gonna have at least one check on, and maybe a carry on, because I'm gonna have to have shit in the carry on that I might need to get out at any point in time, like my phone charger, for example. Try not to pack two. You're gonna have to pack something. Pack one big suitcase, and then one travel suitcase or whatever, and maybe one carry-on. Because you're gonna have to pay for it when you check. I think you get with some airlines you get one free. You get one bag check-in for free, and then each bag after that's something extra. Yeah. So some airlines do that where you get one bag for free, and then the next one, then one check-in for free, and then the second one, I think you have to pay. So, I don't know. It's probably different now, but the carry-on's always free. Whatever you carry on's free. One suitcase and a book bag. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to do like one string bag.
Remember the place.
And
abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's
I'm
last
bringing a string
heir,
bag because
Roderick,
the string bag's
returned to
easy
his
to wear
ancestral
around
seat and
the
restored the
convention.
castle.
Know
Anything I
more
buy at
about
the
this,
convention, I have to put
Roderick?
my string
His
bag.
grandfather was an
what I'm
advisor to
bringing.
Queen Ademarta.
And
The
I'm gonna try
family
to
received those
have that as
lands
my
as a
carry-on.
grant for his service. Roderick
And
is
just
quite
one. I got
a
this big
recluse.
travel
He
bag. I'm
avoids
gonna throw my shit
society,
in.
preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana.
but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
I thought about bringing one of my gaming consoles, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. It seems like a waste of time. I don't plan on being in. I don't plan on being in the damn hotel room unless I'm changing clothes or sleeping.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing.
Can't wait, man. A lot
So
of
the
good
same
shit
type
coming
of
later
paper
this
the
year.
victims' names were written
Just got
on.
a job offer
Drawn
making
with the
sense.
same
Ooh,
ink,
dude.
too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
You might want to take
You
that.
were not only behind the
A lot of money.
beast's murders, but also stole the Son
Money and
Real
everything, though,
and
man. I
sought
hate
to
to say
steal
it.
the heart of Toussaint.
So
Look,
really just
the wine, the
hope that
jewel,
works out for you.
both tied to you intrinsically.
hope it works out in your favor, bro.
Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation.
That sounds cool,
She
free.
persuaded Cedric the Coolbird
I would do
that
that.
she could see the future.
I would
in
do
her
that in a
dreams.
heartbeat.
We were children, and
I
Cedric's
would
brother was
take that
smitten
job
with me.
immediately. Honestly.
It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother.
What's up, Max? How you
Cedric
doing?
stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Built and ready, then I'm moving. Fuck yeah, dude. I'll be heading out there, man. I'm glad you're deciding to take it, dude. I would take it too. It's fucking flying here, dude. Fuck on my screen, bitch. But free, yeah. I mean, what will be smart when we get to TwitchCon? Just switching back to that a little bit. Switching back. Not trying to take the gas on what we were just talking about, but going back to that. What would be smart is for us to have, however many people are going to be in our room, each of us need to have a card. Each of us need to have a card for the room to get in, a key to the room. Okay, because I don't want to have to, and you guys are not. No, neither one of us are going to want to have to say, okay, who's going to hold the key? It'd be much better if we all had a key. So when we get there, we're gonna have to ask them, like, hey, you know, we're gonna need duplicates of keys of the room because we're all staying in the same room. We're gonna need something like that. If they don't automatically issue us that, because I know most hotels they give you 2 keys. So if there's 3 or more of us or whatever it is, then yeah, we're gonna need a key for each person, because in case somebody wants to leave, or you know, we're all out and somebody wants to go back to the room and none of us are there, then you're not texting one of them being like, hey man, I need you to come let me in. I mean, that, you know, so to avoid anything like that, you know, Does that make sense? Am I making sense?
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather
Yeah, I agree. One person can go
possessive,
back and why without bringing everyone
throwing
back or
jealous
something like that.
fits
Yeah.
if I had
there you go.
something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for
So you
sisters.
don't have to ask the person who's got the key to come
True.
let you in
I
because
suppose
they're
I gave
out
as good as I
and
got.
you're ready to come back, or vice versa.
There are times I
you know,
miss that very
if it's
much.
me, like I'm like shit, I'm tired, I want to go back,
The wine,
or whatever
its
it is. Yeah.
theft was the
To
first
avoid
key.
any kind of a situation like
That's
that, we
very
should
much
all
like
have a
her.
key.
She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter
It'll
what
just make
she
shit
did,
hella easier. Yeah.
she is not to be harmed
No,
in any
no
way,
hassle.
shape,
You
or
know,
form.
no hassle.
You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very
Yeah.
much wish to talk to her.
Definitely,
Sister to
definitely free.
sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair.
That life.
And this is...
That life is with.
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to
I'm
pay me a
confused.
surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
You're a vampire too?
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Seems surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster
Big
would
ass
have
fly
to
on
say
here, dude.
to
It's
you.
pissing me off.
It might want to apologize.
My word.
Dude, it's almost.
What might a monster wish to apologize to a Witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends.
Get this fucking fly.
If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now.
Think of the host numbers.
Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most
Think of the host numbers.
fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine.
Go back.
I should go to
Or
the
change
cellar,
of clothes.
bring another
Oh yeah.
Let me go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
No,
I hope
free.
we just-
Well, free. I'm
Your
gonna.
wine
I mean, I see. I
wine.
understand that.
We shall
definitely.
return forthwith.
Or if I had to return because I left something, or something is there that I'm going to need for whatever we're doing after.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing.
Dettlaff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Oriana, she really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago.
It was good
Before
numbers.
I
It
met
actually
you.
it
before
looks
she
and
said
runs
we
a whole
both
lot
were.
better on PC,
We'd not seen
just
one
like
another
most
in-
games do.
I
I enjoy
begin
it.
to
I
tell
enjoy
you
it on
how
PC
long.
so far. It's
But I shall
it's
tell
more of
you
the same
all
though,
about
really.
her
Honestly, in the
some other day.
big scale. But for $35, it was I'm having a good time with it. It's it impresses me still with like the audio, the graphics, all that shit. It impresses me. Just the detail. The detail is just so a lot more crazier on the PC version.
Guessing it's no
But
accident.
yeah,
that
Freddie,
you
the only
stopped
time I'm
by.
gonna go back to the
It
room
would
would be to
quite
sleep
some
or
coincidence indeed. No, a
like you
dutiful
said, to
little
go back
bird
and get
told
something,
us.
like change clothes or whatever. I'm gonna try to dress for the whole day though. Like when I get up and before I leave, I'm gonna try to dress for the entire day, unless like it's gonna be hot in the day and then like a little bit more chilly in the afternoon, or in the evening. Then yeah.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
Well, maybe
That's
numbers,
splendid
maybe I don't
news.
know.
If they are there,
I don't know
Renner
if I'm
must
gonna be
there
playing
as
it a
well.
lot on PC,
Duchess
but
expects we'll find her long-lost
I have a few
sister
friends that
there,
have it on
too.
PC, so that's
Thing
just
is,
more options to
she
play a
might be
game on PC.
involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do
More
you
friends
mean
to play
say
games with.
Your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories.
Have it on
You're
PC.
back.
See, Wisp
It took you
Wisp
long enough.
has it on
Contrary
PC.
to what common folk believe,
A few others too. I think
choosing a
Free
wine
has
is
it.
not nearly as
Lindsay
easy
has
as
it.
it might
Asika has
seem.
it.
especially a wine to
Few
be
others
served to
have
2
it. Mr. Lake,
exquisite
he has it.
ladies.
Regis. Gallant as
So yeah,
ever.
they're now. See,
I
thing is,
regret
man,
all
we
the
have
more
to.
that I shan't finish this.
I'm gonna have to branch out if I want to
Duty
play with all
calls.
the friends that I know
Your Grace.
that have games
Always a
to
pleasure.
play.
I thank you for your help.
Multiplayer.
It's
I'm
been
gonna have to branch
invaluable.
out. I can't just stay
Geralt,
on
will you see me
PS4 and Xbox. I have to branch out to PC, and even if sometimes that means buying the same game that you already have. I talked a lot during this cutscene. I really.
You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff,
Under wish
an
list now.
intriguing man to
There
say
you
the
go, numbers.
least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Yeah, I guess I could take these goofy clothes off now. Yep. Alright. cool. I think we got everything back on. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, the Witcher!
I hope you guys are having a good day, though. A good night, rather.
Oh! Her most gracious Duchess has hired the Witcher.
Yeah, level up. Woke up at 6 p.m. Haven't been enrolled to the gym yet. Well, better do that, numbers.
Every resident of our fair town.
Reginald Aldrich, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now. Available from me alone.
Just fucking fly, dude. Hang on. I think I got him. I did get him. I didn't fuck my TV up either. Feeling better today? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Even really Tom Clancy's End War. End War? Never heard of that. No, never heard of that. Alright, cool. I didn't fuck my TV up. Getting that fly. Alright, cool. Sorry, guys. I had to take care of that fly, man. It was driving me nuts. Turn it this way. Turn more this way. Come on. Good. Yeah. I'm feeling a lot better, man. A lot better. I heal quick. I have powerful antibodies. So I heal pretty quickly. Alright, wait a second. I can do this contract.
Once had a girl.
After dark. Okay. Tag this from Unbreakable. In what game? I did not meditate long enough.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
All right, let's look around. Shattered dishes. Got knocked off the shelf somehow. Shaken off, maybe?
Sly Cooper. You know what, man? I don't care about Sly Cooper that much. Oh God, what the hell? What the hell's going on?
Rats. Not known to kidnap farmhands. A tunnel?
The hell's that? I just heard something.
Can finally see something. Kikimores?
I don't have insectoid over there. Wait, I don't know if that's what they're... Insectoid, white honey, keep it. Oh, okay.